afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Oracle Park in San Francisco. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Anthony DeSclafani gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, DeSclafani, a big, tall, strapping guy, not an overpowering guy. 93 to 95 miles an hour, big, sweeping breaking ball, and the straight changeup. When he's on, you'll know. For a guy like this, he gets a lot of swings and misses. If he's on, a lot of strikeouts early on in the game.
Stepping in at the plate, Todd Helton. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. But this one's out of reach into the home dugout. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A 1 pitch on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with it.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Garrett Hampson becomes the first out of the inning. So now to the plate, Matt Kemp, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
One there. Relay to Cepeda, who's got it for the inning-ending double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Kyle Freeland starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Monty Irvin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Giants, the left fielder, Monte.
Pitch on the way. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. These Rockies guys, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded softly to the right. And there's one away. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
That's in.
Finley has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. 1 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-0.
Hey!
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
The 3-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. First pitch of the AB on its way. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. The shed is there. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Giants are down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So stepping in is Dante Bichette. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First delivery to him.
No, that's down.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in will be Larry Walker. He pulls this one into right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Trevor Story steps in now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. His career line against DeSclafani, he's 1 for 5. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to Cepeda at first to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Orlando Cepeda. Now pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Now the 1-0. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Change up low, 2-0.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. Lifetime versus this arm comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. grounded to short. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First offering on its way.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Swing and a liner. And that's through into left field for a base hit. So instead of leading off the following inning, Brandon Crawford bats here after the 2-out hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it, and they'll go the short way to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Giants out in front here, 1-0. So now into the box is Josh Fuentes, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch on the way. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. DeSclafani, a former Cincinnati Red. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season. The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Batting it, the catcher, number 3.
So now here is Dom Nunez. The pitch. Too low, 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Into the windup and the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Kyle Freeland. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Boy, Dewar, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could base that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. He singled to open up the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. From the stretch. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Swing, strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
At the plate now, Garrett Hampson, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. And here's Flores to make the catch, and the side is retired. 2 left for Colorado. It remains 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Anthony DeSclafani.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. And he fouls this one off. Still 1-2.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Here now the 2-2. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Walker is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
The batter, the left fielder, Monte.
Stepping up is Monty Irvin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes. Hard hit ball to short. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tommy La Stella.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. First delivery to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. 2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3-1 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Helpful.
Pulled toward right center field. Kemp gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the 4th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Matt Kemp.
Number 27, Matt Kemp.
First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
At the plate, Dante Bichette, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's a ball and a strike to Bichette. No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
To the plate now, Larry Walker. He grounds it sharply to third. Stella fields it cleanly, and the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. No balls and a strike to count. Bichette leads off second with one gone in the inning. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. High in the air into shallow left center. Irvin comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 8, Josh Fuentes.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. First pitch on the way as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fly ball right down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given the Rockies a 3-1 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
So now to the plate, Dom Nunez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Colorado. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in is the outfielder, Willie Mays.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch.
Ball 2.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Strike called, 2-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Hit back toward the mound. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Cepeda.
Stepping in now, Orlando Cepeda, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
Here's Buster Posey now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. Sliced hard on the ground, and the hit and run works to perfection as it's into right for a base hit, and they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. They've gotten their hits in deep counts, they've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Ready with the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Into right field, that's a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Brandon Crawford digging in next as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. High that time with the slider taken for a ball. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Posey on third. Flores on second. Yastrzemski on at first with nobody out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two balls and two strikes to Crawford.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. Posey scores. In there.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Ben Bowden answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Ben Bowden.
Into the box, Anthony DeSclafani. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And that's out number one.
Up next for the Giants, the left fielder, Monte.
Stepping in once again is Monty Irvin. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Pops this one up. Helton just to the right of the mound, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
To the plate now, Tommy La Stella. Popped him up. Fuentes over to his right, and he makes the play to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We played 4 full. It's the Giants 6 and the Rockies 3. Now at the plate, here is Ben Bowden. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball one.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery.
2 balls.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
This one's down to third. There is La Stella, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 17, Todd Helton.
So next to bat will be Todd Helton. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. First pitch on the way. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Left fielder looking up, and that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson.
Number 1.
As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Mays. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Matt Kemp.
Next up, Matt Kemp. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A ball and a strike now. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Mays retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Willie Mays. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 now.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Lifted in the air to center. Kemp is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Well, this certainly wasn't what they were looking for in this one. They were hoping to get some innings, but you could see right from the get-go he just didn't have it in this one. Lasting only 3 innings. A lot of outs now to get from that bullpen.
He's set. Here it comes. Orlando Cepeda comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
The count's 1-1.
The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Hit hard to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Buster Posey.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And it's a foul ball. Pitch on the way. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're up 6-4. Set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Dante Bichette. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The 0-1 on its way. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-1 home.
Well,
you know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
3-1 to the Rockies left fielder.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit out towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Standing in now, Larry Walker, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1. Hit on the ground is short. There's one. Over to Cepeda for the double play.
Now back, the shortstop, Trevor.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Trevor Story. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 1-1 home.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rockies are down quietly. They trail it here 6-4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw on the first will get him scored 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Digging in will be Brandon Crawford, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. Big fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They still lead it 6-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jose Alvarez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brandon Belt is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Josh Fuentes will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's inside.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
No strike.
The 2-0 on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss it.
At the plate now is Dom Nunez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And now the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Two and two to the Colorado catcher. Here now the 2-2. Pops this one up. Crawford into shallow center. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down.
The batter, the pitcher, Ben Bowden.
C.J. Cron will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For Colorado, number 25, C.J. Cron.
First offering on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate now, Todd Helton, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. The 1-0. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Colorado. Score remains steady at 6-4. Carlos Estevez will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
And now Brandon Belt. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Belt.
From the stretch, very weakly on the ground. Belt, a native Texan. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
The left fielder, number 20, Monte Irvin.
Stepping in now, Monte Irvin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way, and a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Belt stands at second with no outs. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and
he will score on the sacrifice fly. So the next to bat will be Willie Mays. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball that's outside. No, that
misses. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 home. Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Orlando Cepeda would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Popped him up. Helton in foul ground. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Giants 7 and the Rockies 4. Tyler Rogers will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 71, Tyler Rogers.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the speed threat, Garrett Hampson.
Number 1.
He's set, and the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
Into the box, Matt Kemp. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Inside, he misses ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Dante Bichette. It was a base hit last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. He's outside for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Upstairs.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
As a look, now the pitch.
We got a full
And it's
count.
up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Cepeda over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 33, Larry Walker.
Next, it'll be Larry Walker. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
Fouled off. The 0-1.
1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. He'll try again, 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Three-two pitch. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Jake McGee trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 17, Jake McGee.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hampson over at second. Kemp on at first with 2 down. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Scott Oberg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the imposing power bat, Orlando Cepeda. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0. Here's the pitch.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2.
Ball, that's out. We got full count.
A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chasing up out of the zone.
Next, here is Buster Posey. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Here's the 0-1.
That's out, 1-1.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here comes the 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Here he comes again, 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. So a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
hit the other way out toward right field. Walker will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Next to hit is Wilmer Flores. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Called strike 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Hit hard to third. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Giants are down quietly. They hold a 7-4 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Rob Nen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Josh Fuentes.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Skied into very shallow right. Belt is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
The bat, number 3.
Next up is Dom Nunez. He flew out in his last AB. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Now here it comes. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
2-2.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
Softly hit out toward short. On the first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
Up next for Colorado, the pitcher,
Raimel Tapia gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Raimel Tapia.
Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Swing and a liner.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
At the plate, Todd Helton, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. One count, and the pitch fouled away. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Tapia is off of first with 2 away. Last strike now for Colorado. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
7-4 the final finish today. San Francisco took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Anthony DeSclafani earns his first win of the season. Kyle Freeland struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Rob Nin earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Rockies, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. 1.